What's up, world? Hello, cyberspace. What's up, everybody over there in the chat world? My dude Frosty. See Danks in his house. Angled up. Lita. Damien. Mind, Body, and Crypto. Back like we never left. That's usually how I try to do it. Yeah, now and woo. Hey, look at this Bitcoin chart. Look how ugly my prediction was. It's actually kind of playing out. It's actually kind of playing out right now. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not a trader. I am not a trader, ladies and gentlemen. I am just a regular Joe. I'm just a regular Joe. I had high grades in the high school world, in the math and whatnot. So, the algebra comes to me easy. The geometry, it comes to me easy. I wish I didn't understand these things. I'm moving shit around on my desk right now. That's why I'm kind of monologuing. But yeah, man. Yeah, it might be a fact. The fact might be in that Bitcoin is programmed. It's programmed to do exactly what it's going to do. And that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing this pattern showing up. And again, Bitcoin's bigger than all of us. It's got an agenda outside the scope of our comprehension. We can only comprehend so much in the Bitcoin world. So yeah, it's pretty fascinating to watch it, follow the math, and hopefully you didn't sell your Bitcoins. Hopefully you didn't sell at a loss in this gigantic red manipulation candle. And, hopefully you're not on the side of the the bears or whatever the fuck. I don't know who's doing it, but yeah, I can see a lot of traders right now are out here essentially making people feel like it's over. And yeah, man, I don't think we're going back to fiat. I just can't see it on the board. That would definitely be a funny ass things to happen, in my personal opinion. I'm gonna ride that home for the rest of 2025 for sure. I just don't see us going back to fiat. If you're this deep in crypto, think about it. Like, it's just gonna end and you're just gonna go back and find a job in the real world. Like, psh. Nah, fam. That sounds more like hopium than anything I've ever heard before. Yo, today is March 17th. Something's falling behind me. You good? You're good. But it's March 17th, Monday. Everything's good in the background. And yeah, it's vibes. It's feeling good to me. I see the narrative in the crypto space right now. And to me personally, I mean, I guess maybe I'm just too zen. Maybe I've taken too much Zenergy with me on this journey, and I see these prices and these narratives. And I'm just like, yo, you guys are not going back to fiat. Like, you guys are talking a whole bunch. Crypto world is talking a whole bunch. And this is why, again, this might not be the bottom. Now, I don't give a fuck if it goes up or not. I still think April is where we see the most shine. And today being, the 17th, that means we're going towards the end of the month, right? We're officially over that side of the clock. And we'll see what happens next. And I think, again, April is going to probably be positive. I can delete this line now. Because, again, I don't see us going back to fiat. Like, that's the thing about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is being integrated into corporations and blah, 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 blah. Payment rails and custody bullshits. I don't know. They're putting everything on. They throw in the whole TradFi book at the Bitcoin right now. And it's moving so slow. Like, this is the beauty of Bitcoin. On some positive shit, Bitcoin gives people time to learn. If you watch this channel, I guess I didn't introduce myself. What's up, yo? If your first time watching this, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. This your boy Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / producer. I make beats and I play music sometimes. Maybe a wedding or two. Maybe not a wedding. Fuck a wedding. I play one wedding because the music was supposed to be, that energy. But usually I'm out and about playing the vibes. farming auras, my new favorite word. Aura farming nonstop, but Monday through Friday, sometime around noonish, 11ish, I go live on the internet and I talk about XEN and its relationship to the overall market. I think XEN personally is the one that you've been looking for. It has way too many positive notions on top of its excellent performance. And crypto is fucking dead. The narrative is fried. Okay. Just to get it straight. If you're just getting here, if your crypto class is 2024, 23, and damn near 21. I would say 21 too, because I was already OG in 21, and I was running labs in NFTs. I missed that era, and I do see now everyone's missing that era. So don't miss NFTs on Solana, bro, and XEN when they come out. NFT is gonna be epic, but yeah, everybody's got the wind taken out of them. So it's pretty funny watching this current class of newbies. And yeah, they're having a ball with you guys. The real cabal. The guys who control the bread, or the bag, or whatever. What's crazy to me in my experience, I guess now, is like them actually showing their hands to the OGs. And I think this is a fun moment for everybody. Because essentially these coins do have to show them their hands, because there's no new liquidity coming into crypto. All the liquidity is just being moved around. You can use this thing called CoinMarketCap, blah, blah, blah. Owned by Binance. CZ is a CZ product. Oh, what up, Tree City West? We're going to look at X Burner later on. I'm here for the right angles and the right tech. Straight up. Yeah, tune in and smash the like button. I like that one. Thank you for that. Yeah, tell them up. Imagine we go through a financial crisis and Bitcoin proves how strong it is, or how much stronger it is than fiat. What it was really created for. What it was really created for. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Bitcoin narrative is strong, and fiat is down bad. There's a lot, and they're trying to bring in Bitcoin, but you could tell from the FUD, it's not working. Like, it's a smart object, bro. The bottom of the barrel, the entertainers, they're all stupid. I was listening to a Bitcoin space today again. Leonardo, I don't know this dude's name. I don't have the time to keep it in my head, but the guy that made the dog, and they had like a 45-minute space, and then they all capitulated on it. And like, they were saying that maybe this is the bottom, and they're not inspired because Bitcoin's down. And I was just like, man, see, this is what's wrong with crypto, bro. Motherfuckers forgot the plot. They forgot the fucking plot, and it's because we're so far away from it that most of the people in crypto right now aren't here from creation. Like, they ain't got the real. I mean, I could get religious with it if you want me to, but yeah, they don't got the real script, dog. The script they're on is a whole other quantum experience, and it starts from the root. If you don't understand how Bitcoin is created, that's usually like my leading question whenever I meet someone new and they tell me they're in crypto. I'm like, oh, dope. Like, when'd you get in? Blah, blah, blah. They'll tell me the year. And I'm like, oh, do you know how Bitcoin was created? Like, do you like that story? And usually that's when I can scale to see how early you really are or how late you are, because you have to find the original story, right? If you're not on the hash in Bitcoin, if you're not on the blocks, you're not on the right narrative, right? The narrative they're selling is what is selling off, obviously. Duh. But the narrative that brought Bitcoin to $100,000 is a very strong narrative in today's world. And recession is on the core. That shit is around the corner, man. People are losing their jobs left and right. They're reforming shit left and right. It's a weird world that we're living in. And Bitcoin and crypto world is not necessarily a safe haven, but it is a very smart hedge, and it's doing more. It's doing positive. That's how I take it. The more integration we see, the more positivity people will just create. They'll just create it like how they have been doing it. And this is why, again, the mainstream market is great. I think it's doing all right. It could still be falling, but it's a good Monday. So again, maybe all the selling has been priced in, and we'll see what's left. There's still some supply and demand things, but the thing is you don't have to go low. Risk. I'm not a trader. Again, I look at these things as gas entries. So like, I want to get some Solana at $100. Like, yes, please give it to me. But at the same time, I don't want to be like waiting around and then Solana pumps and then I have no soul and I'm buying higher highs. Right. So your entries is like your discipline. And when you buy your gas, right, that's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you anything that says no financial advice, bro. I'm in crypto. The fuck is finance? But yeah, gas, you need these tokens to run the network, to have fun, essentially, right? And that's crypto. That's real blockchain shit. All that other shit doesn't make any sense to me, right? Again, this is why I think XEN is just killing the game. Simplified block task management of a dApp, dog. It's crazy. Let's look at XEN World. But like, yeah, XEN coming in today. 7 zeros and a 79, so you can still get 1 billion for 79 fucking dollars. This shit is free. Do whatever you want to do. But yeah, shit is free. But you can see here, we're looking at the daily. XEN is definitely underneath its supply and demand curve. The people aren't selling it, so it's going back up. And you can see it here on the chart. It's doing the same thing. And again, XEN is funny right now because there's still a lot of people don't understand it. And a lot of people sold right here. Let's turn off these lines. There was a lot of pain over here this weekend. Because I could tell, because yesterday when it dumped, the pain was just epic. It's just so defeated. Like, oh, I thought we was up. And then it's like, nope. But yeah, the thing about XEN right now is XEN is suffering, in my opinion, because it's not done yet, right? It needs X1 chain to really start to bring attention from the mainstream. And we also need to get XEN here, like it needs to make it a run on coin market cap, and it can't do that until there's a market cap. Right? Like XEN is on here. I don't know where it is. Let's look at it real fast. What the fuck? Oh. A XEN? So XEN is number, what the hell is this? Man, they're turning this shit into deck screener. That's a degen play. I just want to look for the coin, not the graph. I mean the chart. Oh, it literally says deck scan. Oh, here, yeah, crypto asset. 3,329. That's our rank. So yeah, like this is why, like, again, you have time to get into XEN still. You have time to get into everything in crypto. The FUD is not matching the rhythm. The rhythm that I've experienced in this market, it's feeling positive. It's feeling like a fake out to the tourist, or that's a term it seems to be floating around right now. The tourist. Like, are you a tourist or are you a local? And yeah, I also feel like there's a lot of tourists in crypto right now. And they have the right to be here. They're on, maybe they're at the resort like Solana or Bitcoin. Maybe they're not, at the hotel, motel, Ethereum, struggle bus. And they're actually playing other games that are winning, And that's kind of why, again, I feel like XEN is missing competition. That's all it's missing. It's a lot of people playing their own game, because that's how it's designed at its core, right? There's a lot of coins in crypto that don't have the ability to fall backwards on actual tangibility, right? It's a non-tangible asset. There's nothing, it's not real, right? But it is real because you sat and spent the time to make the Zen coin or token, excuse me, and now it's in your possession. Or you spent the time to go and buy the Zen token, and now it's in your possession. So in the form of self custody in the head here in the noggin, yeah, your Zen is real as fuck. It's mad tangible, and you know every single one that's created was the most fair launched process on Ethereum, on EVM. There's not another coin out right now that's hitting the fucking core, right? And that's why we can see these lows, because this is just bots, dead internet. I said this today in another chat where I was saying like Zen is showing how the dead internet is now in the crypto space, where most of crypto is probably just robots. If you don't know what the dead internet is, this is the dead internet theory. The dead internet theory suggests that much of the content and activity online is generated by bots and artificial intelligence rather than real human users, creating an illusion of a vibrant online community. So this dead internet theory is 100% on top of crypto right now. I mean, it's not on top of crypto, but it's like in the DNA of these tokens. And some of the botting is good. Like some of the botting is intuitive. It's edge. That's what I think of like bulk minting Zen. Like it's a double-edged sword of the dead internet theory, because you have people who are making VMUs in mass for self, not to generate activity. You know, and there's the same thing on Solana. Like I feel like on Solana, when memes were thriving, you didn't really have a lot of people using bots to generate activity. Maybe they might do that stupid like spend what do you call it? They flood the transactions, and you can make it look like you got a lot of transactions to hack a deck screener, or like a 24-hour thing. But yeah, like that sometimes it's just to be seen. It's not necessarily just to have noise or chatter, right? That's kind of the dead internet theory, in my personal opinion, is unnecessary chatter or noise to represent, you know, said activity. That's everything in crypto. Everything in crypto is literally just bots, bro, like talking back and forth. But like in Zen, we have the G rank, which is a representation of everyone that's participated. And it stays. That's why I mean, like, it stays with every single C rank that's created. Because you can't get your coins unless it's tagged with the G rank of exit, right? So people don't understand Zen still. It's probably going to take a longer time than we expect. I'm hoping people can catch on to this really quick, but there's a lot of release that goes into understanding Zen. One of them is understanding that everything you've ever liked in crypto is not fair, down to the distribution. So from creation to distribution, nothing here is as fair as Zen, besides Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the only one on this whole thing right now, besides Dogecoin. So Bitcoin and Dogecoin, both proof of work. But again, they started at zero, essentially. See, these ones aren't even as fair as Zen when we talk about it like that, when we get down to who got the coins first. Because Satoshi got the coins on Bitcoin, and then Doge team or founding people, they hashed Doge before they released it to everyone. So it's not like Zen, where there's a countdown on a website and everybody can attack the G rank at the same time, right? And everyone had to wait 24 hours for that first, you know, initial Zen to be created, right? That's what makes Zen the most fair, because no other coin is as fair as that part of Zen. You did not know about Bitcoin. You did not know about Dogecoin unless you were in the communities, and they still didn't have a countdown. You had to be like Satoshi's friend, like Hal Finney. you had to be the homie. Like, you could not just be some Joe Schmo looking bro, you know. That's like X1 chain right now. X1 chain is so complex because it's elongated airdrop, right? There's a lot of education going into this shit, but essentially you're getting in ground level. The more work you do in Zen, the more ground level you grab. And it's on other people to show up. And it just so happens to be motherfuckers are dumb. They don't understand how this shit works. And they just got it scrubbing the ground for a whole year before X1 chain. We had one pop off, but again, that was a trader's paradise. And I'm not really paying attention to that shit. But after this one, I'm paying attention. Antennas are up. Now I'm paying attention. I was on vacation when this shit happened, so I didn't give a fuck. I was like, damn, my Zen is up. And again, every pump, you don't need to sell it. So that's maturity. If you can hodl your Zen and keep your strategy going through pumps, I think that's really maturing with the supply and your understanding of how it works. Because, yeah, the fact that we've been here since June 2024, right? Last year in March, we had a amazing pump around this time, right? What happened? What happened, Zen? Unlike every other crypto, bro, we got the best narrative. Everybody had an all-time high, and now everybody is 99. What's the difference now? But wait, we just been the fairest launch coin since inception, since the Genesis, bitch. On all the chains. That's why CBZN is doing so well. Oh, my thesis on CBZN is that the only way to win this game is to bring the ETH. Some people don't want to bring the ETH, man. And that's okay. It plays in the favor of the small fish right now. One day, though, somebody going to bring the ETH. Fuck it. They're going to leave Ethereum. They're going to come over here. They're going to come over here. This is the best perform. This has to be one of... I can't find enough base information, man. Base don't want you to look at the chain. They just want you to look at the chatter. I don't understand. Unless they need more people to build statistic sites for the hardware, I guess. If they even want that, you know, that's way too open source. It's like they just want you to paint over there. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand it. But yeah, the thesis is right now people are not bringing the Ethereum, so it's giving this an opportunity to have actual whales that go long. And that's the problem with OP-Zen. OP-Zen, there is no whales that go long, so it doesn't have the same activity as base Zen. No one, you can't go, like, going long over here is imagination. It's not a solid prediction. It's not quantitative data statistics. Here you could actually do it because the AMP is actually clicking. So it's so beautiful to watch it naturally come to life. And that's why I'm like, man, if it had artificial, if it had more artificial, like if there was more people trying to be like, I'm going to take it over, right? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It would get really weird right now. It would probably pop off. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this thing could do crazy numbers because people would just ram into a wall and try to figure it out. And it would just it would bring chaos to base chain. Let's see, Baseway. But higher prices will do that for Zen on base. That's why I'm just chilling in the pool with my Zen, staking it every day. Doing my daily stakes. Rolling my stakes. What's up, Sandman? What up, T-Law Fitness? Let Zen fall from the heavens like a mater. Yes, sir. Happy Monday, y'all. Is there such a thing? Yeah, I don't know. I think only if you're in the Zen world are you happy. I think everybody else is like, oh my God, my coin, it's never going to come back. And this again, you need principle to fall on. and you need supply and demand to expand on. That's your free market. If you don't have those two things inside of your current favorite coin, that is why it's trash. Like, to be super critical, it's like looking at like Hex coin. Like, no one's being critical about like Hex and Titan, or not Titan. I mean, we were already critical about that one. That one's fried. But yeah, like the critical notion here is that there's no use for the token. That's simply it. And its fair launch wasn't as fair. So it doesn't have a lot of steam besides we gonna make it. And we gonna make it is not enough in 2025. We gonna make it might work with like Trump coin because it's Donald fucking Trump. So watch out on this Trump coin. They saying we gonna make it over there, and I'm just watching it. Same with Millennia. A lot of people hate dump this shit. And it only takes a little bit of to turn it around. But yeah, this is like me airdrop. It's starting to turn around too. So you got to really ask yourself, you know, what are they offering? And why, like, you know, why should I be going hard on this project? Because if they're not giving me anything, then more than likely they're crypto dead in the sand, man. The crypto dead in the sand, man. You know, they wanted this. They wanted it to sell off. They're trying to build community. I still believe in the me. I think they need to figure out trading fees. Maybe do the B&B style thing where they take 24-hour fees from NFT market and burn the me coins. That'd be kind of cool. Let's look over here. What we got in this watch list? We got Colt. This the My Lady meme coin. Hey, this might send too, man. These motherfuckers got Ethereum over here. And that's like another thing too, man. If you're rooting for some shit in Ethereum and people ain't got no ETH, it's fucking over. Like, pack up your bags and leave. You're gonna need the Ethereum. That's why like Zen is such a good speculation because it's versed ETH. Like, Simple said it pretty cool yesterday on his spaces where he was like, this new paradox where you have this coin going against itself because the gas is going lower in Ethereum, and Ethereum is going lower in price, and then you're making like the Zen coin, which is going lower in price. So it's just like a lot of complexity to this native experience. But this is what I think is pretty fascinating about Zen, is how it is so glued together with Ethereum. I think that's what a lot of projects lose as they kind of go through their genesis like journey, I guess, because the genesis journey is going to take a long time. Look at Bitcoin took 3 years before it really popped off. So this is a solid fact. This was the fear of Zen in the beginning. This is something I understood maybe like 150 days in, that it might be 2025 and we're still trying to understand this. So I'm not really surprised. I'm just more observant now because my antennas are up. Like, yo, we really did it. Like, we really went all the way down, and there is a such thing as a bottom. Like, look at this shit. Like, it's like, this is a range. Like, this is all like the things they teach you in trading school or whatever. But they learned all those things in the trading school from just watching and observing other charts. So it is pretty fascinating watching the Zen one. Again, I think a lot of people didn't want to watch this because they knew how it was going to play out. That's why they were like, I'll come back when it goes up. But for any of us that stayed around and participated, watched it go down, really took the time to understand it from all angles, like, again, from the Ethereum angle to the sidechain angle, I think Zen is just so ready for the rest of the crypto industry to learn about it. Right? It's a lot of points to learn. You can't just buy it up. Buying it up is going to raise the price, but there will always be idiots that will do that. They'll just buy against everything. That's why you want to be in a Zen sidechain, because imagine when people just come and say, I can buy that shit the fuck up. Right? That's why OP Zen is good for that notion. This is a okay one to buy because it's really all you can do is buy that shit up. So why not get in and just wait for everyone to come and buy that shit up? CBZen is like I say, it's like a long, in my opinion. You could go long with CBZen and build character with your Zen portfolio rather than like thinking you need to hop in and out like the other chains. I actually think this chain Zen will have a natural experience if it, and again, we can predict whatever can happen. We can get scared about it. Oh my God, they're going to turn it off because we're hashing too much, or we're winning too much, and I think those are all positive things. The inflation on it is amazing. Again, I think inflation is positive in Zen. You want inflation because it keeps the price steady. So then this way new users can see opportunity. When you don't have a good inflationary balance, you're going to have very aggressive price notions that will basically triumph like the tokenomics. And me personally, I just believe that this is one of the coolest experiments in Zen is seeing what inflation looks like in the crypto world. We don't actually have anything that's positive inflation besides like, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, that's like, yo, this shit's inflating like a motherfucker. Like, oh, this is in the nature, like we don't have nothing like that. Like everything is inflating based on a pie chart, or it's inflating based on activity, right? This one, because the activity inflation is on ETH Zen, it's not on CB Zen. Again, CB Zen would have more aggression if more people brought the ETH over, but we have a lot of Zenians that don't want to bring their ETH to base, and that's fine, right? One day this shit's gonna break out. Where I'm still looking for the area too, like it's somewhere in there. We're wiggling through right now. We're just one promoter away from this shit going off. And I've seen that with Emoji Dracula. Like Emoji Dracula is still hanging out because it some way somehow found KOLs. And now they've like took control of the top here, and they're trying to take it up. So I need to move my lines. We going here? Yeah, I still think this is on the mission of 1 million. It's too easy, and it's building a solid bottom. Right? It's the meme effect. Some people sell, some people pick up. The chart goes down, the chart goes up. Memes are the best thing, man. I love me a meme. Shout out Zencat. This motherfucker. Zencat trying to do something nasty. You know what I'm saying? It's already at 1 million. solXEN. The Zen meme coin. The Zen meme on Solana. I mean, yeah, it's not me, man. Nobody understands this shit. Nobody gets it. They're not here yet. They're still just looking at it, trying to be like, what the fuck? And that's why we can push it down. Even this one, this one is like, people are selling it just because they don't know what it's for. And it just exists. Right? We really do not have coins like this where they just exist. Yeah. What up, EW? VVZen might become the most expensive DBZen after 4 years. Where's Zenmon at? He got the DBZen charts on lock. Hold on, let's see. Shout out Steve Mom. Buy this man a coffee if you're using his indexer. Hit the like button if you're chilling. I need to pump my algorithm. It's like, just kidding. Actually, what's funny though is like I don't actually care about the algorithm or anything, but I do want to fucking take base up. So like that's now like my drive. is to take CBZen to the top and really like get people to see it. And everybody should act this way with their favorite Zen. You should want your favorite Zen to be the first one, you know? And that's why I like ETHW, because they pull up and they go, man, I'm on fucking ETH Pow. Pop up. We got shit going on too. So big ups to you, ETHW. Y'all be representing over there. Oh shit, phone ringing. But yeah, look at ETHW on the daily here. This is Zenmon. All the DB Zen charts. If you've never seen it, I'll drop it in the chat. For the real ones. But yeah, it looks like y'all are up. Versus all these other Zens. But this is concentration. So that's awesome. You know, I'm on CBZen, and you see CBZen DXN doesn't have a lot of energy. And it's because everybody on CBZen is like burning their Zen, or they're not burning Zen like that, like this way. They're how do you say, like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they're not burning CBZen for D or CBDXN for value. They're just doing it to burn them. Like, I see some people that are still burning over there. I'm like, oh, they're just burning just to burn, because there's no other way to burn right now. But like on some of these chains, like ETHPOW, you got users on ETHPOW and they're gonna bring the energy. So that's what I can understand when people say that. That's like OPZen. Like, I'm not really a fan of OPZen, but so many people want to bring the energy that they're like, yo, go get into OPZen, you know? So it could happen too on DXN, on ETH. The thing again, we're in America region. If you're watching crypto, bro, you're probably in America. So again, this shit is huge in Europe. Like, the European Zenians, they believe in DXN because there's no language barrier for them. Like, it was for the English speakers who were like, who the fuck are these fools? You know? So that's why DXN, it could rally for sure and go do something stupid, just because the Europeans wanted to. Similar to like VVZen, I know that this is really huge in the Poland community. So, you know, if they want to do something with it, they can do something with it. And that's why CB is big in the American community, right? In Zen world. And that's why it does not have that energy yet. We're going to have it though with this Zen burner. Have you seen this shit? I've been testing it out. Oh, I got to go to my testnet. Shoutouts Rainbow Wallet. Shoutouts Tree City West, man. This fool's cooking. He's a madman. But I went and I burned. So, oh, look at this one matured. But I didn't do enough. So this is going to be cool when this comes out. This is X Burner. This is, it's like, it's kind of like DXN, but it's like DBZen, but it's not. In DBZen, you play with Ethereum and Zen. In Zen Burner, you just burn Zen and create another token, and you essentially split your burn into pieces, right? 80% goes to you, and then 20% of the Zen that would be burned, that goes to a liquidity pool that's paired with X Burner. So it's kind of like if Phoenix took a little bit of Zen as a tax in the beginning of the burn, or maybe they can update it to do something like this for new Phoenix that's minted. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, it's like the Phoenix world where there's a set amount, you burn this in, you get another coin, and you can do whatever you want with it. But in this scenario, it's going to be paired to make a liquidity pool. And then over here, you'll see that there's a buy and burn attached to this, right? So what happens is, here, let's see if this works. Actually, I don't know. Let me see. I think I can connect to my wallet. I've been testing this this weekend with Tree City West, and if you want to get in on this, here's the website. You just need to get some testnet Ethereum, and then you can come and run the show. He shows you here how you can get some testnet ETH from the faucet. Because essentially all you need to do, like if you have Rainbow Wallet, oh, you can't see my shit. It's just not popping out. Oh, well. But yeah, Rainbow Wallet, you can do testnet. There's a lot of different ways to do testnet. I mean, if you can't master it on your own, maybe you shouldn't do it. Type shit. But yeah, you go through the testnet and you're gonna make yourself some Zen. So what you do though is you do a 24-hour Zen creation. Okay, don't do like mint for one day. So that way tomorrow you can come back, right? And you can start playing X Burner. But yeah, just do a 1 day mint, get some Zen. All right, so that's gonna go through. This is a super clunky ass fucking testnet, so let it do its thing. And then maybe mint some xeNFTs. Right, just do 1 day. You can do 2 days if you want a little extra Zen. Oh man, I ain't got enough. God damn it. Bro, this faucet shit sucks so bad. It's so funny going back to Ethereum testnet after working in X1 world, because I'm like, bro, this shit is like Windows 95, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you can't like I can't even get testnet. I'm not even gonna try it because I did it yesterday and it took me forever. Because what I found out was most of the faucets don't have any testnet fucking ETH in them. But man, go test this shit out. I can't get out the bulk mint, but we're gonna look at this real fast. So what it is when there's a certain threshold met on the accumulation of essentially Zen burned, like after a certain amount of Zen is burned, you can take some of the here. Let's see if you put it here. Hold on. Or here, he got it in the Git book. Let's read about it real fast. You get the get that Rabby wallet. Great to see you. Can you check the ratios on the stat page before and after you click the buy and burn to see if what it does to the price? Yeah, let's see if I can get it to load, my G. I'm trying to see if it's gonna load, but I'll burn some Zen to see if I can get it up. No homo. But what I do want to see is how does this burn cycle work? So the accumulation phase, the Zen tokens accumulate in the contract from a 20% portion of all burns. Threshold trigger. When the accumulated Zen reaches a threshold of 100,000 Zen, the swap function becomes available. Swap execution. Any user can trigger the swap function, which rewards the caller with 5% of the accumulated Zen, swaps the remaining 95 Zen for X burn through Uniswap, burns 100% of the X burn of the received X burn, reducing the supply. Cyclical deflation. This creates a perpetuating cycle of deflation. Zen burns create X lock positions. Accumulated Zen is swapped for X burn. The swapped X burn is burned. The swapped X burn is burned. Both tokens continuously decrease in supply. Damn. All right, so that's what basically is going on here. Every time one person burns, so like here, let me connect my wallet, and I got some Zen now. Let's see if it works. So I mean, this is the tricky part of the testnet currently. So I know I got some Zen because I just mined some. At least I thought I did. All right, hold on. Let's go to Google real quick. Let's go to Google. Like the best faucet I found is the Google faucet. Every other faucet is not the one. CryptoBro.eth. Damn it. I have to wait till 322. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. This shit is it's the worst. It seems like everybody drained everyone's faucet. I'll try this one more time. Let's see if it'll work for me. Most of them are hating on me. They're like, nah, bruh. You're getting too much Ethereum. I'm just like, damn. Or Tree, you want to burn some XEN? And I'll check it here. Oh, okay, there is some here. Okay, so let's see the stats page here. There's some there. So right now it's saying XEN burn is 0.3 versus XEN. So that's how much it costs right now, 0.3. So let's see what happens when we do the buy and burn. Because there's some vibe here. Wait, processing swap. No, you're not. So we'll go ahead and hit that. So this is going to swap. It looks like there's 16 million accumulated XEN. So it just flushed. It looks like it flushed it. Here, let's see if I can see that transaction. Slow as testnet, bro. This is what we be fighting for. You be fighting for Ethereum success. This is what you're fucking fighting for. Look, this slow ass testnet, dog. God damn, this shit moving toddler speed. Toddler speed. Is this me right here? Is this it? Oh my god. Yo, 30 minutes of the stream is just gonna be me trying to fucking make this transaction right now. All right, so it went through. I flushed it. Swap XEN for X burn. So we see here, I got credit for burning 5% of the supply that was in there. There was 1,600 XEN, or 16 million XEN, excuse me. So I got 5% of that, which was 800,000 CB XEN, essentially, because it's going on base. If you didn't know, it's gonna be on base chain. But yeah, I'll get burn credit for that, and then the pool burns the rest of that CB XEN. So the other 15 million, that's getting, my bad, yeah, that's getting sent. Oh wait, oh my bad, I'm saying this shit all backwards. Let me slow it down, guys. Hold on, let's roll it back. We're gonna learn this shit because this one's gonna be a banger. Like X burner is gonna be a banger, so you're gonna want to learn it before it happens. All right, this one is our beast. It's what DXN was missing, in my opinion. And it's just one, that's what I'm saying. It's one ETH component away from being an even crazier one, but just hyper focused on XEN alone is powerful. All right, so let's go backwards. All right, so I swapped XEN for X burn. There was 16 million XEN in the pool. I received 800,000 XEN. 5% of that pool went straight to me, not to the burn. Okay. And then 15 million went to Uniswap to swap the XEN for X burn, right? For the X burn coin. Okay. Then it gave it back to me, right? This is the contract though. I ain't doing shit. So it swapped back with my address. And then it took that, I sent that 21 million, or excuse me, what the fuck? That 21 X burn, and I sent it to the burn address. So then it was burned forever. So let's see what it did to the price. If it increased the price. It was 0.3 before. Oh, it's still 0.3, so it didn't really do anything. Maybe it's not a lot. Or maybe I need a refresh. Let's see. But that's still pretty cool. It's almost like if you're the one burning, you can get yourself a little 5% rebate if you click that button fast enough. And luckily you won't be on testnet, so it won't be moving this slow. Yeah, it looks like it's still the same price though. So there is a swap function here. Man, this thing move. Here, let's see. One. Does this work? Is this not working yet? Yeah, that's the one thing we got to see. That's the only thing we haven't seen yet, is what happens to the price. But yeah, right here it didn't move. Yeah, I think this might just be the part. This might be the part where like UX and this clunky ass testnet is just not vibing. Because this shit, I mean, you know, it's just so weird. Maybe you want to launch it on relaunch it. Oh well, they don't have Zen on base. That's the only other thing too. Yeah. Maybe Fair Crypto. We can ask Fair Crypto to put Zen. Or what about this one? This. What if we used this Holoski one? Is that a better testnet? Maybe that's a better testnet for this experience. Cause did motherfucking slow. The good old test phase. Yeah, I mean, yeah, other than all the like the statistical side of everything, the math working and showing the right UX, bro, this shit is working great. I think this is going to be very powerful because there's a lot of different games that can be, or there's a lot of strategies to be built, right? And again, the emphasis is to burn Zen, right? So here's one NFT that I have, and you'll see here I did a 10-day amplifier, so I get 10 days in the amp. And that gives me more burn or more X burn, which is like three extra X burn, right? But what's cool is that you can early end your amp NFT and just get the X burner. So like right now, like if I don't want to get that extra 3 and stay in this 10-day amp, I could just hit forfeit. We'll go ahead and forfeit this shit. And I think this is like what the crazy game theory is. Because like how many people create, like, cause the again, like this is gonna have liquidity and it's gonna be in Zen. Now it's trying to load up. But here, let me see now my stats. Yeah, it's just moving so slow. Damn, this stupid ass testnet. We're gonna blame testnet on this one. The testnet is not doing this justice. That's one thing I will say. Some pieces of it, the testnet is not doing it justice. But you just saw the swapping burn happen in live, you know, and that's such a simple thing. Like that's what we want to see. We want to, you know, see this start to happen because it's gonna change. Hopefully some new dynamic. There's not another burn project out right now that's building liquidity. Everybody has been doing the opposite. We only have DXN as the blueprint, or Phoenix as the blueprint. And those are great blueprints. Don't get me twisted at all, but that's one thing they didn't do. They just did not include, you know, that part. That's all they had to do is just add some ETH, it's just a little tax. Like maybe that's what we were doing on the wrong thoughts. We wanted to be so fair back in the day. I guess like you weren't really thinking like, how do we protect this burn? Because essentially, once you burned it, but the only thing you get is the XNT, right? But you should get more. You should get more out of that burn. That burn should not just be for X1 chain if it can. And I think X burner again is a fascinating way to start exploring what attacks could be towards something greater, not just like a PTGC tax where it's gonna fuck up the oh yeah, like that's the other one. Like the other tax coin is the slippage tax. Oh, it finally showed up. There it is. So like the slippage tax is something that I don't really think is good for UX, like people having to know and type in a slippage thing. That's so 2017, 19. Yeah, I think there's more intuitive ways to incentivize user accountability, essentially, like being accountable of how they dictate their ownership, right? And I think that having the freedom to dump and change everything is way cooler than guardrails of slippage. Yeah, slippage is because it's just like once the narrative is dead, that shit is dead, bro. That shit is dead, bro. It's fun, but yeah, it's not like, again, it's not like backbone shit. Like Zen burner actually has the ability to maybe find itself a forever home in burning Zen, you know, because this is one of the first emission coins that's gonna be 100% Zen. And I'd be, you know, very fascinating, or how do you say, it's like it'd be cool to see like some of the older builders come back and start to build with Zen again with their dApps and bring them back, you know, instead of people just going and buying it, because I'm not gonna buy DXN. I mean, well, how do you say this? I have a bag of it, but it's not like I care. It's a meme coin. Like, it's not like Zen where I'm gonna work at it. It's just one of those things where it's like, I hope it catches on, and I'm seeing who's promoting it. So that's why I'm like, oh, this isn't moving as fast as we thought it would move. And everybody's like trying to figure it out now. But yeah, I mean, it's doing its thing. I think people are still burning over here. 13 billion Zen burned yesterday. That's a lot. Yeah, like these top burners on DBZen, like that's who you have to go against. Like, are you gonna be burning 826 billion Zen? Like, or are you just gonna be burning like 8 billion Zen? Like the burn ratios are insane. You're gonna have to burn all of the Zen. That's why, again, all these people who've been burning, they have a thought that they're gonna have the best position, which they could. Like this number one burner, over $60,000 worth of Zen already burned. Like already, when gas was at its highest. Right? Super curious. Damn, 8% of the whole Zen burn. Yeah, they got the Phoenix ecosystem over here too. Shout out to Yosef, man. Dang, they must be shitting on X burner in the pool if they don't move the price. That's weird. I've never had a problem with the site. Oh, yeah. So you really can't use this to feed the XNT burn auction? Oh, yeah. You will get 80% of the burn as yourself. So 20% goes to the LP pool, keeping liquidity going. Instead of paying ETH like DBZen, Xburner will skim a little Zen for the it will skim a little Zen for the LP. Yeah. And I mean, like the auction. So like this is what's different. Like the X1 auction is most likely gonna be fair crypto like stuff. And to be honest, who's to say like they give themselves the largest advantage? They might actually just do burns. That's why I'm still kind of like going with the least fair crypto exposure, which would be them being like sites like Zen Burner, like get most of the XNT or something like that. But it's like how you're putting your Zen through this, creating those burn points, right? Kind of like we look on Phoenix. Is there burns here? Yeah, top burners, like these people who've been using Phoenix to burn, Like this is their burn points, 10 billion burn points, right? That they can use towards an auction. So yeah, I think that is what we're gearing ourselves up for, more than like an auction that's just gonna come and go. So I would say like you don't really need to wait for an auction. We should be encouraging people to create better apps that burns in intuitively and encourage people to burn with them, right? And it just so happens to be, again, X burner is just first. It's like a, what do you call it? First mover's advantage. So one of the first apps hyper focused on staying attached to the Zen world, because now what happens is I just click that button to swap. So now like if I'm feeling good, I could just be like, fuck it, man, let's just run it back and then just do it again. Like another, let's wait 10 days. Maybe we got 10 days to wait. And this is what happens. Like you see, like my burn base is going to be 8x burn because I'm burning 800,000 CBs in. And if I wait the 10 days, I'll get an extra 6x burner. And that's an amplified experience for waiting to get the X burn. And this is cool because like what it's doing is it's making sure that maybe you can go long on X burner, right? Maybe the average price for what you burn in Zen goes up in X burner's price. And it's all fair crypto. You feel me? Like, cause you're not relying on anyone. You're just still relying on Zen's success, which is duct taped to the back of X1. It's an awesome vehicle in my opinion. But yeah, it's up to you. There's itchy, and this is the quantum side of it. Like some people are going to itch and try to be short, and the short minded do nothing more than teach behavior of how short people work. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Like seeing maybe some people going long, because Tree City West, he's got a good name in the community. He's in chat chilling. And on top of that, like, I think it's a really intuitive system so that you can keep going and recycling your funds, right? Now I've clicked that button, and this is why it's going to be the first to the egg. I went ahead, I burned that. I should have a new xeNFT over here. Yeah, number 23, right? It's going to generate me 8. And then again, it doesn't show your estimated, it's just showing your extra rewards for the day. Every day that clicks, this will go up. And I like the little countdown. That's kind of cool. One of these is finished. Yeah, this one. See, this one doesn't show anything, no X burn, because I did under 100K. I only did 100 Zen. So this one, it has decimals, and decimals don't show up. That's why it's important to burn 100K. Burn 100K. Yeah. But yeah, you see I did that, and then like here, we go back over here. So now the swap is full. There's some shit in here because I just did that. I just burned. So I'll go ahead and swap again. Like this is something I could see people doing. The question is like, how fucking weird does this get? Because not everybody can click this button. And that's gonna be weird because you might click this button, and luckily the gas fees are low. So if you click the button and it doesn't go through because you got beat, like at least you won't be losing like tons in gas. But yeah, see, like now, I swapped again, and then now I should be able to burn your X burner tokens permanently from the circulation. Why'd you just put a burn button here, bro? You just want people to accidentally fucking burn all their shit? Like, watch out, bro. I still got PTSD from burning some of my favorite stuff on accident. Watch that accidental burn button. So here, I want to see that transaction though. 1 minute ago. All right. So yeah, there was I think that I forgot how much there was in there, but you see here I got 8,000 CBZen back, and then I went ahead and pumped it and burned a little bit of a little bit of X burner. So like this is like the aggressive cycle that I am also fascinated on to see how it expands. Like people trying to get a rebate on the Zen and then also help the price like of their X burner. Because every time you do this flush system, you're gonna burn X burn. So it's like you're deleting inflation using the Zen, you know. And if you're burning a lot, like this is gonna get fucking crazy. Like, I mean, on CBZen you can kind of already see, like that. No one's really burning anything over there. There's also a burn dashboard here too, where you can see collective burns. About 20 billion gets you into the top 10, huh? What's up, Rolando? What it do, bro? The amp on the NFTs are nice touch too. Yeah. So the amp on the NFTs, yeah, I like this second version. The first version was cool where you just burned your Zen at 100K and you got tokens. But with the gamified XeNFT or the burn FT, whatever you want to call it, it essentially makes it like I said, more quantum based, because now it's not like everybody's gonna have the same outcome. When it was like just burn 100,000 Zen and get another coin, yeah, maybe a lot of people have the same journey because it's very singular, or you know, it's not a you know, very complex system of burning. But with adding the NFTs to this notion with the amp, right? The amp being, this is going to go down. So you want to burn Zen early and get a bunch of NFTs and kind of go long if you believe that this is going to become like an aggressive system, because then essentially you would win. Like you can get the max amplified X burn and, you know, on CBZen essentially. I don't know what like that means, you know, but again, you're gonna burn all of it's all of its own after that point. You know, it's on the community to continue the fair mission. And who's to say emission coins that are burned for Zen aren't the fairest of the fairest? Right? That's the next one that we got to talk about when we get there, like the dead Zen theory. Right? The dead Zen, like coins like DXN, Xburner, Phoenix. Like, what are these coins and what do they mean to our ecosystem? And there'll be a lot more that show up. You got that one from Poland that's trying to show up right now. I'm not talking about them too much, but I seen them. What's it called? Fortuna? Fundra? I don't know what that shit is called. What is it called? A lot of people reposted them. What's that fool's name? John Smith. He ain't popping up either. I don't know. I can't find it. I forgot it. Let's see if one of the Polish homies are a quick pop up. Then I'll be able to see it. Nah, they're not here. Yeah, there's like one. There's like something new out there. They're doing like giveaways. I'm really not a giveaway kind of crypto user anymore, because you just give shit away and then people just dump it. So like when I see giveaways, I stay away. And I, you know, maybe they have good intentions and they've never done a giveaway, so they're trying to do it to build marketing momentum. But that's just not my personal take on like how you can create markets. Like, you don't really need to give shit away. That's like classic concepts. Like, just create something super sick, everybody show the fuck up. That's just how it goes. That should be the demeanor. But yeah, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, I think they're gonna be doing great stuff. I wish I could remember their name. Oh, there it is. It's Fundra. I said Tuna. What the fuck? Fundra. Funny name. Oh, they following me. Oh, they're following me. No, I had already took a look at it. But this right here was like, I was like, damn, man. This is European. Shout out to my Europeans, though. But yeah, this is like what scares people in America. People in America are fucking terrified of like a thing like this. They're like, yo, hell nah. Who's giving what? That was a scam, you know? So again, Zen is bilingual around the world. You're gonna see a lot of funny shit if you're over here, especially if you're on the American side. Some shit ain't gonna make no sense like this. But they say they have good intentions and they're building. So, you know, join their clique if you want to, you know. I'm gonna choose something that's more coded in its roots than something that's like giving away, you know, because I feel like the risk factor in the coding just is like we're all on the same playing field. And then that's why, again, that the little bit of amp adjustment and stuff like that, like that's just what keeps the game going. Like that quantum feeling, like you don't know what your neighbor's gonna do. You don't know who's gonna care the most. You don't know what is gonna happen. You don't know if Jack and team is gonna pick it up and then be like, well, this is a great app we should push because it's 100% Zen. You know, it's not like anything else, right? Again, Phoenix would be another prime candidate for this, but it does not help Zen. It burns Zen, but it does not help it. So it's missing a little piece of the narrative. Shout outs Joe Blau. So maybe I'm hoping he gets the message. Like he flips it, he adds Zen to it some way, somehow. And it goes up. I think it glows really excellently because the staking feature is pretty dope and it's a cool way or a nice narrative to tell people like, oh, you're going to a different staking portal than just your average staking portal, right? That's like Zen staking portal. You can only do 1,000 days. There's no penalties involved, so there's no extra Zen unless you wait your 1,000 days, your 90 days. And yeah, that's kind of like, again, where Phoenix does shine and other staking apps are needed. We need more ways to stake your Zen, right? We need more builders to build fun things and fun ideas from the vanilla versions. Like I've thought of so many different ideas. I've canvassed a lot of them. I just haven't produced any of them in public. Some of them I posted, like the staking thing I made. And then now I have the tool to make a bunch of xeNFTs fast. Soon though, I hope to have like some sort of fun game where you create a C rank and like and something happens. Something's got to happen. It's like telling a story with the rank. We're almost there though. Again, more dreamers will come into the Zen space and they will really take you on a experience outside of the DeFi you're used to. Because the Zen adds to the freedom of expression. And not a lot of people are tapped into that just yet. They're still trying to figure out how it works or how do I get money? Am I wasting time? You know, and that's why, again, anyone who's not in that crowd, who is looking for the different narrative in Zen, they're gonna run the pack. Like the pack will always be behind them. That's the solo game part of the Zen world. You're better off just playing your own game, being in your own experience, waking up in the morning, making your Zen. You know, I'm not saying believe X1 is gonna come out, but just be solidified that all the foundation is laid. There's no reason for me to freak out. You know, I'm helping someone run a race and live a dream that they wish they could do, because that's crypto right now. We need community consensus. It's broken. The whole game of crypto from the beginning to here is done. Look at Bitcoin. Looks like it's roofing right now. And what is this? What is this? What is this? They're probably about to rug pull Bitcoin. Back to 77 we go. Back to 77 we go. Oh, that must be on some hourly shit then over there. Oh yeah, never mind. When you don't have the 200 there, it looks kind of gross. But yeah, Bitcoin looks like it wants to roar right now. At least get back up here. Not there, but I would say maybe one of these wicks here. Here, let's just take the one that broke hearts, which is this one. I like using the red candle before the biggest dump because that's the one where everybody's heart was broke. So that's the best fake out. Not this one. This one, you were able to rally the troops. This one, even the troops gave up. So 90,000, which isn't bad. Bitcoin could definitely swing to 90,000 and then dump again. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I see more positive Bitcoin action going into April rather than March. I can see March pricing in a low and just like really mind fucking a bunch of people, and they have to make a decision because they're going into Q2. You cannot be a tourist in this decision you're gonna make. Are you gonna tell your job as your crypto analyst? Are you gonna tell them we shouldn't hedge the cryptos? It's gonna be a bad year for 25 and miss the bull run. Are you gonna be that fucking crypto advisor? Yo, there's going to be some people that get totally wrecked in the next few weeks. And that's what I mean. It could totally go up and then just be the last pump fake before dumping to, again, these 2024 levels of 73, 77. Because this is the all-time high from last year. So I guess in a year's aspect of Bitcoin, it's barely up. It's holding on for dear life. It's only $10,000 up from its year high, bruh. It's holding on for dear life. It's holding on like, God damn. So 23% for the year. That's why, man, it's all Ethereum's fault, though. People won't blame ETH, but I'm going to blame ETH. We put way too much energy and time into this stupid asset. The smartest thing I did was move to Solana and start moving out of Ethereum straight to base chain. Man, I saw that shit today. What was this shit? DJ News. Check this shit out. Standards Charters reports estimates that Coinbase has reduced ETH's market cap by 50 billion. Duh. This is why we're suffering. This guy, he said, yo, we need to go layer 2. And then they backed that shit. And they drained this thing. Only got 22 million blocks. Bastards. They didn't even do anything. Now no one's going to go back here. Again, all of the flow is into base. Because people want opportunity. They want green candles. The last thing they're going to do is not go where the fucking town square is. And base is showing this. This is why I'm bullish on CBZen. Because if base is really going to give us a hot run, it's going to be a hot run. You don't think Zen's going to be in the narrative? The fuck? Who cares? Again, this is an 8-year vessel, bro. All my inflation is for me. It's too easy to get the inflation. Go out and get some. Right? And that's what's crazy. That's the mindfuck of CBZen. It's so easy to make it. People don't make it. And then the only people making it are people making it for themselves. I mean, I could talk about CBZen all day long. I bet people want me to talk about their favorite Zen. What's your favorite Zen? I'll talk about it right now. Because I'm always just going to collapse it back to CBZen because ain't nobody working as hard as my CBZenians. Yeah, 95% of the supply in CBZen is staked or liquid. Only 5% of it has been deleted. If X Burner has a really good price on it, which is what we can't see yet, we still don't know what the price is of these swings, if that shit is nasty with it, like if people are injecting, like you know what I'm saying, like if CBZen is going up and people are injecting, that's what I'm saying. They're putting CBZen into this thing that's gonna buy back X burner and then burn it. Like you're essentially capsulating 102,000, you know, CBZen in one burn action. But like this number grows because we just saw that you could do it if players are sleeping and the pool built up in your behalf. You might have a nice little swing right here. You know, you might hit it off and burn 21. You know, and we don't know what this is. Like, let's see how many X burners have even been created. Also, the total supply right now is 11,000. And so far on testnet, oh yeah, they have it right here, 11,000. Yeah, so everybody's only burned 1 million Zen. Oh, and there's a million X burn in the pool. And 100 million Zen in the pool. Maybe you want to make some sexy ass UX right here. This is all people care about, to be honest, Tree. They're only going to care about how much Zen and XEN is in the motherfucking pool, making the motherfucking price go motherfucking up. If you could figure out some like crazy fun way to like express this notion, that might take this to the next level. Yeah, because we're gonna have to burn a lot of Zen to make a lot of burn supply, which means a lot of supply is gonna be burned. So there's a weird ass quantum math in there of what does this mean if everyone, let's say like 50 trillion Zen goes through this contract, right? Like on opening day or something. Who knows how much? Because CBZen is cheap. And a lot of people have a lot of it. And if X burner has a price where you're getting, like, if let's say somebody pairs it with like Ethereum, you know, or like, I don't know, maybe if you want to throw something like that, like maybe there's some sort of like ETH piece that now can be added. Like now that we figured out like the Zen piece, maybe there's an ETH piece. There's an ETH pool too, bitch. Or a base, oh yeah, like I saw this is crazy. There's a Bitcoin pair for CBZen. There's a Bitcoin pair. So maybe there's something sexy with this. Maybe there's an X burn TC or some shit. Maybe a BTC plugin. That'd be nuts if we started fucking around with BTC with CBZen, but I'm just throwing ideas out there. XNT Zen, lows. Talk about VVZen and VVDXN Zenergy. Here, let's look at VVZen. ETH Powell's always here. Killing it. Giveaway on X1. Oh, I hear you. Shit, if you haven't noticed, the Zen community is growing. Yeah, it is. When ETH pops, Zen's gonna pop harder and make gas fees insane again. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm not counting on Ethereum. I just laugh at it that like it drug us this far down. It's gonna pop off because you can't count it out. It's like not betting on Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. You only lost so many times. Yep. We most likely need ETH to pump and X1 to launch. IDK win the X1 is probably going to pump ETH. Lols. Yeah, it is definitely going to pump ETH. I just realized at 1 million X burn in the pool, so buying 26 isn't going to pump it. Yeah, like that's just it. We got to figure out the math on the pump. That should be funny though if you put them simulate what could potentially happen with a gross amount of CPSN. Then like we can get people bullish on what's gonna happen, because I can see it fast mathematically in my brain. I just can't explain it yet. But yeah, that balance scale is looking to blow up. It's gonna be too hard. And then if people like lock up to try to maximize, every time someone does that, it essentially like makes a player go long, and it like creates like a friction barrier. You just root and you just tell people, nah, man, go long. Like this thing's gonna last. Like it's attached to the XEN 8-year burn curve, so only less X burn is made as the amp goes down and as the G rank expands. Because like less XEN will probably go places when G rank goes up, so give X burn more opportunity. Maybe you do it like that too. Maybe you could wait on adding value like a native that people love, Ethereum and Bitcoin, and you allow like it to live its life and then like hook it up later or something. I don't know. There's a lot of ways to play it. But yeah, we'll see what happens when it's a real burn. Nobody has testnet XEN in mass. We only have it all tiny, so you know, it's not like we can see the real thing. The real thing is going to be nuts. Man, yeah, we need a real XEN playground. We don't really have that, I guess, because everywhere you have to wait for the testnet XEN. I thought Jack had a portal where you didn't have to wait. It just made it. But maybe I'm tripping. I would say talk about XEN, but I don't want to FUD my bags. Lols. This VVXEN right here. 193 global rank, 193 million. Pumping it out. Max mint 512 days, 24,000 active stakers. They have over $334,000 staked. Wow. They actually, VVXEN is a safe haven. Seems like everybody over there is going long, right? Majority of their XEN is staked. So most of the people here are buying the XEN and moving it into the staked environment. And what else is kind of wacky about this is that no one's making it over there. So it's kind of its own little silo. So like in the terms of risk, it's a low risk play. Like CBXEN's a higher risk because there's more participants, and they move they shift the market dynamics whenever they feel like it. But some of these XENs, like a ETH POW XEN, like an Ethereum POW, the notion on it, in my personal opinion, is it's hard to get this coin because this coin doesn't have a lot of rails, because that's crypto. But like if we think of it as like a torrent, like if XEN World was like actual torrents, right? And each one was like a little IP or like a port to like another world. That's like ETH POW. Like for some reason people they're over there. Like it's not on the mainstream. No one over here cares about it, because if you look over here, we look up ETH and then we do POW. Like it doesn't even show up until you do ETHW, right? So when you do ETHW, it does show up. You see it's 254 or 253 ranked. It's $1.43. Let's look at it on a all. On an all, it's down 99%. Wow. In the last year, it's down 63%. In the last month, it's down 30%. In the last 7 days, it's up 5%. Now, the thing about this one is ETH POW, it's the fork. I guess that's a way I can explain these coins. I usually just bounce around to like why I love a certain coin, but let's like look into these other coins, right? Yeah, I got some time. So like when ETH switched to proof of work or proof of stake, this was one of the chains that forked and kept proof of work going. I guess it was a set of nodes that just kept it going. The Ethereum Foundation is shifting to proof of stake fork, while we decided to stay proof of work. It's as simple as that. So when it comes down to it, ETH.PAL, again, it's a set of nodes that decided to keep Ethereum going from that epoch or that block, right? So it's still pumping out information over here. Now, again, the thing about it that makes it hard to grasp is that it's like you can't, this is like you see, I use Rainbow Wallet, so like ETH.PAL isn't accessible on Rainbow Wallet. They don't allow custom RPCs. So this is more of a torrent style Zen act, where if you go over there and you start dibble dabbling with VVZen, you're really in a concentrated version of the ideology. So I think again, seeing the staked makes me feel good. A lot of, that's a low risk play right there for sure in the Zen world. That makes like projects like and this is why, like, I love some of the Pulsicans, but I hate that the staking doesn't represent your culture. Right? On Pulse, 173,000 is staked and 318,000 is liquid. So in this scenario, this is why VVZen would actually be a less risky play than Pulse Chain, because there's a lot more liquid, a lot less commitment over on that chain. So definitely more risk for people to quit. Maybe whales might exit. I'm really hyper or paying a lot of attention to the differences between liquid and staked on these chains. Like here, we can actually just kind of run down the list real quick just to bring emphasis to this shit. So like look on AVAX, even though AVAX isn't really cooking, you do still have this total staked number still going up. Total staked number still going up. People over here like AVAX, they started mining again because the gas is low. So I mean, someday, I mean, it's not a lot of activity. Man, y'all should just stop mining this shit and just start buying it. I'm not a financial advisor or a Zen advisor. But yeah, that's what I just seen right there. Days with no C ranks. Just buy that shit. For sure. Hey, let's look at CBZen. I would say talk about peas and, oh yeah. Zen is like crack. You can't get enough. There actually needs to be a separate white paper for XNT. Hell yeah, there has to be a separate white paper for XNT, man. That's what confuses everybody. XNT in itself is like, I mean, I really don't know how you explain it. And again, the Zen white paper the Zen paper is a light paper. It's not a white paper. Like, so yeah, there is that. Like, we haven't actually gotten the explanation of what is Zen. We just got the technical side of how it works. So maybe the XNT, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe we get this like crazy trifecta of like Zen, XNT, XNM papers that define what we've been preaching and what we all are experiencing together. Because it is, again, it's a community consensus, and we'll see how it's explained from the team, and if it's one and done type shit. But yeah, CBZen. So you see the same thing here. This is why CBZen is weird in its power compared to Avalanche, because people took on a lot of risk and created a lot of coins. Now you could say like maybe the price speaks volumes, but I'm still curious on why so many people like mining and being involved over here. But it is, again, it is net positive for the stakers. The staking class is much larger than the liquid class. So you're seeing, you get more concentration. That's less risk. But over on ETH it's just more distance on the staking class. So CBZen, we still want more people to stake over there, right? Look at Binance chain. Everyone is liquid. That's not good. If you believe in Binance chain, you want to get into the core, find them and ask them why they're not staking. Yeah, because the staking part is the Zen DeFi that will go unspoken. Once people catch on, then they'll be like, oh shit. Like, see, like ETH, this is why ETH is suffering in its price. It still doesn't have a lot of commitment of staking. I do think though, when this dial does turn, you're really late to Zen. Like when this dial turns and everybody is staking because they know that that's going to yield them the most Zen for their participation. We're really going to see a dynamic shift here, but still 1.6 or 5.6 million in staked Ethereum Zen. Like that's fucking nuts, man. That shit is sick. Definitely wish there was more of these trillions in the liquid supply here, but it's all good, you know. Over time it'll slowly move over, but that's why this is suffering so bad, and it can have such aggressive mood swings. Once more of that staked is there, we'll probably just see a consistent for Zen because it's the most fairly launched crypto. So I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, here's ETH once again. If it loads. If it wants to load. If it wants to load. Yeah, you see, this is what I mean. They got a gap. Over a $200,000 gap, basically. Maybe 150 or so. But that's huge. That means like these people on this chain, they care about their, you know, their VVZen, and they could care less if the ETH network is popular or not. They're just kicking ass. That should be an inspiration. Like if you have a good chain and like if you like Binance chain and you want the Zen to work, you need to go and tap in with VVZen and see how the fuck they're doing it. Cause I don't know how they're doing it. My thought is it's just a concentrated group of Zenians that have this motion or this notion. And it seems like they do. You got the homie that pops in all the time. Says what's up, you know? They got DXN going up. Shit, maybe Tree City West want to drop the X burner off in their camp too. Shit. Cozen, they turned the contract off and then back on. No one understands this one except them. They the only ones that understand themselves. Yo, make sure you hit the like button if you're fucking with this Zen content. Damn. But yeah, see the total staked in liquid is off over here too. We'll see what happens with this one. No one knows. Gas is hot right now on OP's end. No. What's it looking like over there? I like to use the owl oracle. I don't know why the fuck. I don't know why they did it like that. But Phantom Zen. See, Phantom Zen is suffering from it too. Phantom Zen wouldn't be as low as it is if more people had staked it. And that might be what it is. Now, there's only 16 trillion, so there's just a whole bunch sitting in wallets. Oh, yeah, it's all on the exchange. My bad. Forgot. But yeah, that's the demise of a Zen project. The ability to just sell. Like this is a case study event for anyone launching a cryptocurrency. Most likely everyone's going to sell it, especially if it's an airdrop coin or if you're working on an airdrop chain. Like the worst thing you could do is waste time on an airdrop chain. Like this is why you want to dev in Solana, why you want to dev in Ethereum, why you want to dev on Base, why you want to dev on X1 chain, on Zen. Like these are the reasons why, because if you're deving on a phantom chain where everybody got the coins for free, they're more likely gonna sell them than help your business or your ideology grow up. So sucks for anybody that got caught in this shit. They slam dunked on your head and now nobody's gonna go back and get them, which is even sadder. Now Moonbeam is the sleeper, bro. Cozen starting to get hot too, and then the devs, they screwed that up. I'm just joking, by the way. Any of the mindshare and XEN gets is good, even if it's negative. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing about XEN is just the hate towards Jack Levin and the misunderstanding. And that's just like everybody on Pulse Chain, unfortunately, is kind of programmed to misunderstand everything. Like, everything's a misunderstanding. And I don't float like that in crypto. I like hard facts. No need for no misunderstandings. But yo, look at Moonbeam. So Moonbeam just passed into better staking scenario, right? So Moonbeam is actually popping. And it's on Polkadot, or, you know, I'm not really in this zone, but I have a bunch of Moonbeam because when I was traveling the Ether in the beginning of Zen, I mined a bunch over here because it was like 30 cents per mint, and I was looking for cheaper gas and max mints. So a lot of people actually never minted out their their Moonbeam, their MB, not the CB, but the MB. So Moonbeam, yeah, it's very quantum over here, for sure. And it's only people who are in this ecosystem, people who had the airdrops. But they're different than, you see, different than Phantom. Very different behaviors. Now, the thing about Moonbeam is it's still fucking low. Don't get it twisted. When you look at the prices, that bitch is, well, I mean, I guess it flipped. Actually, that's kind of nuts. Actually, Moonbeam is coming up. I need to update my worldview on Moonbeam. It's creating a gap. And this is what it is. See, Moonbeam is, if you're in the VVZen, you should also own Moonbeam. This is a very small community. They're hella small over here, but they cooking. And that's what's happening. They're buying back their coins and staking them. And now the price is going to be able to appreciate. Because the staked coins, they burn the coins from existence, right? Until they are unstaked again. So it allows the price to appreciate. So that's why you want stakers. But they have a lower barrier, or they have resistance. You can only do 55 VMUs per mint. So the smaller blocks on Moonbeam does cause more resistance for the global rank, and that's why it's so low, creating low supply. So it's like naturally low, and it's like almost built for the experience you're looking for. I mean, Moonbeam is slow as fuck as a chain, though. But do whatever you want. But as you can see, like the white paper is the light paper is working for Moonbeam too. Right? If people start staking, price start going up. You need stakers. It's a healthy piece of the DeFi cycle. You can literally now see it. Like, if you can't see it. Now, see, this is where my XEN mafia, they're traders. I never attempted to use Moonbeam. Moonbeam blows, laugh my ass off. Go try to figure out how to buy, sell. Yeah. Yo, what's up, ENJ? No, that's what I'm saying. Yo, look, it's such a silo. The only people that know how to use it is probably Taco. If you remember Taco, he's in our spaces. He's still around. Shout out to Taco. But Taco knew how to like go down to the node for the Moonbeam. I'm sure it's just him and his friends and whoever else can get access to that shit. But then now they're staking it, so they're like, it's almost like inviting people over. But yeah, you see, like XEN suffers from this. It lacks stakers, and that's why the price is so low, because all of the existing supply is on the DEX or on the exchange, right? So you want to go out and tell people to stake their fucking XEN, but then again, you don't want to, because you don't want competition. You know, and that's why it's like maybe XEN does the impossible. I'm hoping this is the one that does it. It just pops off. It just goes. But you look, if it was staked, you'd have a higher market cap too. Damn. If you were staking those coins and burning them away. but they're just sitting there, so it's holding the price down, right? Like, you want to stake those coins and get them off the market. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing over there? Don't know how to use Zen, don't know how to do math, I guess. Just it. Is it the moron mafia? No. I'm just kidding. Polygon, y'all got it going on. But that's one thing you got to get going in that community. You got to get the stakes up. Staking them up. Go buy the chart and stake that shit and watch the beauty happen. That's all you have to do. It's literally programmed. Okay, X. You think the Pulse Chain folks will hate on X1 like they stay stuck on Pulse Chain? Oh, I just got it. It's like beam me to the moon. Yeah, moonbeam. That's how it's moon down, I guess. But no, I think people from Pulse Chain will come to the X1. They'll have to they're gonna have to leave the ego, but that's what it is. X1 is deaf to ego. A lot of people's egos have to die to be the truth. Because we're all on the same playing field. So if you want to bring your ego, you got to come with a really high, like, intellect to keep who your character is. Because we're all at the same vibration, essentially. Everybody can do whatever they want to do. Anyone can become the sidekick, the main character, whatever you want to do. But it does start with your supply. You don't need to have a voice. Your voice is your Zen coins. If you ain't got a lot of Zen coins, if you ain't got a lot of skin in the game, like, you don't have a voice. Like, you could be actually talking a little blah, 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 blah. But, like, you don't have a voice because you're not in the game. You're not talking about it. You feel me? So that's kind of why, like, I think people will get into X1 because they'll be missing out. And you just can't watch it from the sideline. It's going to move so fast. Like, it's going to be moving hella fast. Look at XEN. See, a lot of people are doing it on XEN. They're finally over here. Flip the staking. So XEN is doing great. That's why, yeah, low risk play. If you want to get into any Zen, get into XEN. What the fuck? It can only go so low because everything's going into staking, right? And this, again, we go right back here to Pulse Chain. This is the one thing that's holding Pulse Chain back, and XEN back, and Phantom back, and pretty much, yeah, anything that's at the bottom here in price. XEN, VVZen. Only thing about VVZen is their only thing they're struggling from is lack of price appreciation. If ETH has a price increase, this is going up with that shit because all the coins are staked. So this could just be a sleeping giant. But these other ones, PZen, MZen, FMT, and Co., they're all lacking stakers. And since they have no stakers, their price is fucking down, right? It's down because it's so much weight from all that excess Zen just sitting around, right? You need to educate your community to stake their fucking coins, or hire developers, I guess, and make staking apps, or just wait for X1 chain. Because if not, yeah, this is what this is. This is just people selling, minting and selling. This shit needs a hero. I need a hero. Meanwhile, CBZN is just like doing like ridiculous shit. ETHZen is trying to pop off right now. See, ETHZen is the only unicorn. This is probably the only one where not all the coins can be staked and have a good price appreciation. That's how you know it's gonna go like up when it happens. Whenever it happens, bro, because everyone's looking at it. They're not even caring about the way it works. Wait until more people start staking their Zen. It's up. There's people that will come over if there's enough incentive. That's just the way the degens. That's just the way of the degen, for real. We need to know how many rounds there would be in those burn auctions. That's what I'm saying, though. It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be rounds, though, bro. I think it's gonna be points. I think your round is today, nigga. Your rounds is the sun going up and coming down. Like, that's the round. The round is not gonna be a website. It's gonna be many websites. It has to be. That's the only fair way to do it. That's the only way to keep the speculation growing, to keep people making their own missions. If there's a landing page, it's going to end up like everything else in crypto. Once that page is a wrap, it's a wrap. So I really do hope they're really sophisticated on it, because the most simplistic way to do it is an auction on a website, right? Maybe there's a website, like this would be the website idea. It'd be like a website where you log in with your Web3 wallet, and then you see your performance for the burn in that day. And maybe you can use past credits. So like, let's say for instance, like tomorrow the burn shit come out, and everything you burned up until tomorrow is in the form of a burn credit on the app under your wallet address. Because all it has to do is run the blockchain and learn how much you've burned using that call function, right? So it doesn't matter when the auction starts. There's always a hanging record that we can all navigate through currently. So theoretically, you want to start burning now. You don't want to wait. It just sucks that there's not a lot of shit to burn for, but you could burn again. You could be burning for limited xeNFTs if you wanted to lower your risk. Or you could be burning for any Apex, truthfully. You don't have to do Phoenix. You don't have to do DXN. You know, you could even create your own dApp and just burn it for fucking nothing. Like, you just burn it just to get the point. Like, yeah, if we need to get to that level of burn, okay. But this is why, again, I am under the impression that burning is gonna be more liquid, and you're gonna burn every day if you're not already burning. So you might as well just get used to it now, or figure out how you're gonna, get comfortable with burning your Zen. That's why, again, X Burner is gonna be super sick with it, because this is what the future of burning Zen, I think, is too. I think it's just gonna be emission sites and everyone trying to get your attention, and building ads and other incentive points on top of these burners. Because this is like the new internet. You could drive so much shit through this shit, bro. It's just developing and getting it out. And that's why, again, the question is how long do we have to run these sites, these notions, until like there's another race for another thing, whatever we're racing for. And that's why, again, I don't know like what happens from here, but at least we know like your burn matters, and wherever you burn it, you should care about it. You shouldn't just exterminate your Zen. Or like, there's a lot of people who are gonna not get the message, and they're gonna go and exterminate all of their Zen in one clip, like 1 trillion. 3 years of hard work, 1 trillion, one clip, clow, because they want to win the auction that day, right? And there's only 15 trillion you can get if everybody, like, again, if you didn't join the staker class. Like, it's almost like I should go to Pulse Chain and buy up all the P's in. But I would need to OTC some fucking Pulse Chain. Because there's no way I'm waiting in that bridge. But yeah, it would take some like that demeanor. I'm coming, bitch. Here I come with $1,000. I'm about to buy this shit up. Here we go, and then you just start doing it. That's what happened on CBZN. I just walked in with like $1,000. I was like, all right, we're buying this shit. And people just follow because it's a solo game. No one's moving until you move. On all these charts, especially if you're watching crypto, bro, no one's going to move until you move, bro. So Rolando, I don't know what you need to spark the light, the fire under your ass, bro. You need to buy it all back and stake. You need to buy it all back and stake it, bro. They would hate you. They'd be like, this motherfucker. But you see, that's the problem with it. That's the only reason why it's down in price, because all of the other people selling their shit, they're selling it not understanding that they're their worst and they're the difficulty, right? All they had to do was stake it. You're not too far away from this curve switching. At these all-time lows, How much is a trillion? Or how much is 10 trillion? I think that's what you want to get. 10 trillion. That's 10 billion, million, thousand, trillion. So the 3,400. That's not bad. Hey, let's see how much PLS that is. Bro, this shit would send the chart crazy, and nobody has any zen to like dump the chart and shit. That'd be fucking. They'd be sick to their stomach. 100 million, 110 million zen PLS. I don't know if that's considered a lot. Is 110 million PLS considered a lot, guys? Because if it's not considered a lot, then what the fuck are y'all doing? This shit is free. This is free pump, boy. This shit would go crazy. But I don't know. Hey now, buy up all the XEN. Shit, I was burning before XEN was even announced for the culture. That's what you do it though. Apparently Rabby Wallet is going to have its own PLS chain bridge. I'm done buying and staking with my minimum wage job. Shit. Nah, bro. I mean, yeah, like I'm not trying to peer pressure anybody into it. This is just the facts. Like the facts are that this window is closing. And the free XEN is almost gone. And if you could squeeze a few more whales in, bro, before this shit is done. See, XEN is wrapped. And if you haven't gotten your 5 trillion yet, you're struggling. Like this, anywhere under this green line is good for you. Anywhere above it, you don't want that. And that's why I don't think we're going to stay down at 100K CBZN for too much longer. Too many people are catching on. That's why it's catching up. And then no one's dumping because again, stakers rule. So anyone who is dumping, you're just getting your shit picked up instantly. And then we have traders like this dude. I've been recognizing this person. They like buy big and then they like sell small. Like, see, I don't get it though. Like, I'm still trying to understand these fools. Some of them make no sense, but I know that they're just playing a game, trying to be market makers. And that's why you shouldn't pay attention to the price or the trading. You should be building a position. Like one of my strategies right now for CBZN is like when the chart, like yesterday, I made Zen. So you should already know this, but your boy, he got all of them. I'm trying to get to 1,000 xeNFTs for sure. We're almost there. I take it a couple days at a time. So I make like 100 at a time. But yeah, now we have the 420 unlocked. So we're making 420 VMUs, doubling up production. This is kind of cool. Or quadrupling production pretty much. But again, like that's why there ain't enough Zen. Like making this amount just gave me 1 trillion for myself. So, you know, I'd rather put it towards my staking bag and just keep running this process. And again, the AMP doesn't wait for anybody, and neither does the G rank. So if everyone participates like this, it's less and less Zen and more days. Like that's the mind fuck that no one's paying attention to. Like if you keep increasing days, you have to keep increasing VMUs, which means you're gonna keep paying more money and waiting further time for the most Zen. It's the fucking worst paradox to be in. I haven't figured out this paradox yet. Like, where you're finna pay hella money and wait hella time. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It makes more sense for people to discover that and then not do it. And that's why the people who do it, this is a risky play. You need to have both sides, though. So don't follow me. Do not follow me. Because you don't understand how the game works. Okay? You don't get it. You're going to get fried. You need to have both sides. So you need to build a position in the stake world. If you don't have a staking position already, don't even try to build C ranks, bro. Build a stake position, bro. Build a stake. Don't even try to build C ranks. You've already fucked up. If you put $500 in C ranks, you have fucked up. Okay. Truthfully, all static. All right. You should be buying it with $500 because you're not going to get this price soon. Right. Like it's not like 507-day XEN is going to show up on this chart. And I've been thinking of all kinds of ways to get it to show up. Like I've been thinking of all kinds of ways to try to advance XEN that hasn't come out yet. Like someone make a liquidity pool of future XEN and it has like a price on it. You can like burn your shit for future XEN or something. Just really throw a wrench in it. That's what I mean. And then we could just keep building on top of bullshit. Someone build an app where if I burn this 5 billion estimated XEN, I get 5 billion future XEN. And let's see what the price is. Let's see it. Someone build it. Let's see how many gullible motherfuckers burn their XEN. And yeah, I don't know how they do it. I think you can like use math. You can see how much XEN is available today. I don't know. I gotta figure it out one day or some shit. Yo, this is the funniest shit I heard all day. They're probably on Addies. Who's that? Man's been flipping burgers to mint and steak. Who's been doing that? LOL. Yeah, no, whatever you could do to get yourself some C ranks, be proud, bro. I'll tell you, there's no other XEN. There's nothing else out there. Right? That's why I'm dragging on the stream right now, because I just want to keep telling people there's nothing else you're going to find. Everything else you find outside of XEN is going to be boring, bro. There's nothing left. But if there's anything you do take from today's conversation is go and stake some damn XEN, bro. Like, stop hodling that shit. Put that bitch to work and get a good bag. Like, everybody got a bag that they're sad about. Like, get a bag you're happy about. This is as easy as that, bro. If you're disappointed with your bag, add to it. If you're too poor, go find some money. I don't know. You've entered the crypto space. This is not a free handout space, right? At least on not on my world. Not ever following the crypto bro channel or universe. There is no freebies. You got to get it, bro. No one's going to give it to you. Peace.